Hello, everyone. It's Mrs. Curran in the library. I just wanted to show you how to use Learning Express Library. This is a testing database that normally you'll have to pay for, but the Worcester Public Library is paying for us to use it. So let me show you how to access it. You can practice the AccuPlacer test, AP exams. You can get extra help with any high school subject that you're taking, career exams, TOEFL exams. It's endless, even something you can share with your families. So to access it, you want to go to Worcester Public Library site, so mywpl.org. And once you get there, I want you to go into resources and click online databases. And the easiest way to find it, since it's not in the subject list, is to click by alphabet. Scroll down into the L's, alphabetical order, to, here we go, Learning Express Library. And I click on the icon that looks like the Worcester Public Library to get in. So, for the first time, you will have to register for an account. So at the top, click Register. I'm already registered here. You can see my username and my password, but for you for the first time, you're going to click on Register, and you'll notice that at the top it'll say Worcester Public Library, since we are attached to Worcester Public Library and they're paying for our admission into the database. So you want to answer the questions, first name, last name, your email, maybe use your school email, and remember your password, and then click Register. When you're done, you can go in to log in, and let me show you what it looks like. So back to login, and when you get to the home page in the Learning Express Library site, what I usually do is to click on at the top by centers, and there are about 5 different centers, and each one of them have different types of tests. Like, for example, when you go to the college students center, when you scroll over, you can practice some of your skills in college, but for those taking the AccuPlacer exam, you want to prepare for college placement exams, click here. And as you scroll down, you'll see more tests. So the AccuPlacer, if you are taking that, you can click on any one of them. So for example, let me show you the arithmetic practice test. There are 2 exams for this, so you can start. I would start with the first one. Click on Start Test. And there are 2 ways to use the database. Number 1, you can use it as a practice test. Or number 2, you can change it to learner view so that you learn why the answer is what it is. So if today you were practicing as an exam, click on Practice. Notice you have 17 questions, and it does time you, so you get used to taking a timed test. Click Start Test. And then obviously read your directions. You can jump to any question that you might have missed. So say, for example, these are my first few answers. I keep going. If I don't have time to finish my test, I can click on Finish Later, and all my work will be saved, and it will pick up at the same time. Or if I am done at the end, I can click on Score My Test and see how well I did, or if I need to go back to studying. So for now, I'm going to click on Finish Later, and I'm going to say Close without saving, because I actually didn't really do anything. So that is the AccuPlacer. So, for example, if you wanted to go to see where the AP exams and the SAT, you could go to the other center called College Admission Test Prep. Skip over to that. You have ACT practice, SAT practice, which would work the same way as AccuPlacer. Many of you are taking the AP exams upcoming in the spring. So, for example, if you have an AP course coming up, you can scroll down. You can see all the practice exams we have for that. So AP Bio, Calc, Chemistry, Government, English, World History. There's really quite a few. So you can click on those practice exams as well, and everything will be saved. If you're taking the TOEFL exam, if English is not your first language and you need that for college, that is there as well. This is great for college essay writing. It's a good way to make sure that your essay is complete and interesting for your application. In other centers, for example, you can go to any career tests that you might be taking, like a graduate record. The military exam is here. Civil service exam is in here. And the last one for school center, I really like for extra practice. You can go to school center, go to high school, and you'll find lots of additional practice in all the core subjects. So, for example, if you need extra help in math, in English, Sciences, biochemistry, earth science, especially with history, there's quite a few. So hopefully you like it. And remember, everything is saved, and you would get to this account by the link that I emailed you. So you may want to keep that in your email. And then, of course, when you're done, you might want to click on log out. So hopefully you enjoy that, and give it a try. It's a great feature, and you'll be getting it for free. And believe me, I've used it many times myself. Good luck.